Okay, we're recording now. People that are just joining this call, they will see that your name is Jose Balta and my name is Jose Balta. They will say, like, what the fuck? He's growing hair so fast. So that will be the first question. By the way, this is the first time we're going to do this. We will try to analyze, like topics that we upload to Uncle Balta podcast with my friend Renzo here. Sometimes just random topics that comes to our mind. This is the second time we're recording this because we have some technical issues at the beginning. So we are going to repeat like huevonazos the first 30 seconds of the previous topic. But we're going to start today with this topic that is the stupidity music. So usually people tend to make the same mistakes every year. We know December, eat like pigs, spend money that there is no tomorrow. Summer, scratch your balls the full month. And then February, perhaps wasting money on your girlfriend's best case scenario. And then you need to gather money for your kids. You need to buy the school materials, the school books, and all the bullshit. So if you map all the year, people tend to make the same mistakes every year by year for the last 50 or 100 years. So eventually there's a moment that we realize, hey, we should handle our life in a different way. So, Renzo, what do you think about this topic of the stupidity music?
Well, I see a lot of people wasting the time and doing nothing, and especially, well, in my family and in the Metropolitano. I I moved all my life in the Metropolitano. I know all the lines when the bus pass, and well, the first thing when I enter to the Metropolitano station, it's the line is too long and never any people see the front. All the line stay like huevonazos in her cell phones. When, the, when the bus arrive in the station, all the time, I don't know how can I say, se empujan
Yeah, they
como
push each other. They push each other.
pushing
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
and it's very you feel a lot of stress, and in all the day I want to feel like very happiness and very I don't know how can I say alegrar mi día, but when
Yeah.
you enter to the Metropolitan station, you feel a lot of stress and you share the space with other people who feel a lot of stress for her life, for her girlfriends, for her job.
By the way, you just gave me I mean, I always complain about the gym, that the gym is an anxiety soup. But now that you mentioned the Metropolitano station, that is the ultimate anxiety soup. Interesting, that shit.
Yes, well, in specific, the cell phones in not the cell phone, the social media, it's very addictive,
Yeah.
and the person who no control his time in TikTok, Instagram, lose his life watching the life of other people.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I
It's
don't
funny
know.
because I complain always about TikTok on my YouTube channel, and now we are doing TikTok. By the way, Renz is the one helping me with the clip, so they're like, "Don't go to TikTok." At the same time, I guess it's good for if you want to create some awareness about your brand. It's good for a producer, but bad for a consumer.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Or maybe if you follow a person with sharing a lot of wisdom, it's good because I don't know. I am a follower Uncle Balta like when I was 16 years old, 17 years
By the
old.
way, Renzo is one of the few guys that he always said, "Oh, Uncle Malta, here is the summary of your podcast." So he will take notes of the podcast. I was like, "This is a huge nerd."
Yes,
Yeah.
I take notes of his podcast when I can do it, or maybe I hear Uncle Balta in the bus station. But yes, a lot of people now wasting a lot of time in the social media, TikTok, and lose a lot of time, see other people doing nothing.
I want to tell people how I met you because it was an interesting story. I was walking Armando nearby Barranquito, right, that day.
No, near to the
Redondo?
yes, Redondo.
Redondo. Okay, okay. So I was, by the way, people, they don't know what the fuck is Redondo. Okay, it's a beach. We have a Miraflores district. You have there Macaja, Redondo. Those are like places where people surf. So I was walking nearby Redondo and I see this nice lady. Somehow this nice lady, I think, was your student because you are like instructor, like a surfing instructor. So I see a nice lady, and I was say, "Oh, that's a nice lady." And then you, hey, Uncle Matt, oh, fuck, I say hello to you, and that's how I met my friend Renzo here. Yeah.
Yes. Well, in other occasion, I can see you in Miraflores in specific.
Okay. Yeah.
I see you like 3 times in Miraflores,
Yeah.
but walking with Armando Erecciones.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And but yesterday I walk in Barranco, and uh, I can show that more foreigners people with who wants to talk to local person are in Barranco, not in Miraflores.
Good. Good information. Do you think it's due to the new bridge? Do you think the new bridge is attracting foreign people to Barranco?
Totally, totally.
Oh, good thing.
Uh, Barranco is more well, the boring topics. Barranco is more romantic, bohemian, but a lot of people want to pass his day in Barranco because it's more relaxed. It's not like Miraflores with a lot of uh, local people, because Miraflores have a lot of people but different society. Comas go to Barranco, San Juan del Urigancho go, dire Comas go to Miraflores, San Juan del Urigancho go to
The
Miraflores,
hood. I say the hood goes to Miraflores, and the good people.
Callao go to
Yeah.
Miraflores.
Yeah. True.
And well, I'm from the Independence District, but the person who wants to pass a special day, pass his day in Miraflores, not in Barranco. Barranco is for the foreigners. And
Yeah, interesting shit. Huh? That's an interesting shit. Now that you mentioned, made me wonder because I remember I went to okay, I forgot, but they're like in Barranco. There are a lot of places that perhaps they are not that Instagram friendly, but you feel good when you are there. So in Miraflores, everything looks better, but in Barranco, it feels better.
exactly.
Yeah.
In Miraflores, you can see a lot of people who walk around, but is in his world. But in Barranco, a lot of foreigners, touristic people wants to talk to local person. So I recommend you a lot. You need to pass more time in Barranco.
In what area to be specific? Next to
Uh,
the what area, please?
near to the bridge of sites,
Okay.
very near to that person, a lot of coffee shops, and in that place, in that 90% are foreigners, not local people, because the coffee is a little bit expensive, and the type of restaurant is focused on the foreigners people, not in Peruvian person.
Thank you for that. It's interesting the synchronicities of life. I was thinking about would be nice to have like places where you can drink coffee and practice English at the same time because the two things go perfectly together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Barranco is perfect for that.
Or maybe people that are listening, they say like, how this guy knows this, because this guy is like a touristic guy. So could you like in 30 seconds explain your background?
Well, I am a touristic guide and at the same time I'm a surf instructor, so I want to fusion my two passions. Well, I create content in the social media, focus on the touristic information. Um, well, I the last weekend I create a video focused on the Inca Cola.
Oh, nice.
In the Inca Cola, and I imagine the Peruvian people consume my content, but no, I view the statistics, and 50% of my content consumed in USA or Canada. So it's very, I don't know how can I say, raro,
Surprise. Yeah,
esperado.
yeah, totally, totally. Now, the Inca Cola has many people from our country, they don't have a clue what the fuck is Inca Cola. But it's a one local, well, it used to be like a local soda because at the end they sold it to Coca-Cola company. But why is cool or surprising the story of this brand? Because Inca Cola, I think, was perhaps the only or one of the few local soda brands that outperforms Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola destroyed all the brands, but Inca Cola always overpassed Coca-Cola here in Peru. That's why at the end Coca-Cola had to buy them.
Exactly. And Coca-Cola can't vencer
He couldn't defeat. Yeah, he couldn't defeat.
Inca
Yeah,
Cola because Inca Cola have a really good marketing here in Peru, because a creator is an England person. It's a
interesting.
England person moved to Peru and want to create a soda and create. Okay, where is the I don't know how can I say, los ancestros,
Yeah, the ancestors. Yeah, the ancestors. Yeah,
the Incas,
yeah.
and Inca soda. And his son of the creator create a lot of marketing around the Inca soda, sharing the table with the local dishes. So
Oh,
when the person want to eat chifa, he only think in Inca Cola, not in
yeah,
Coca-Cola. If the
totally,
person want to eat a pollo a la brasa, think only in Inca Cola, not in
totally.
Coca-Cola. And the same time,
Interesting.
um, the same pass with the ceviche, lomo saltado.
So all the Peruvian cuisine is tied to the Inca Cola.
Exactly.
You know, that sounds like the thing that McDonald's did with Coca-Cola. So in McDonald's you only find Coca-Cola. So somehow Inca Cola played the same with Peruvian cuisine.
Exactly.
Interesting shit. Fuck that. And the yellow color was connected to the gold from the Incas or was other reason?
Exactly. With the
Hmm.
well, the god of the Inca is the Inti, the sun,
Yeah.
and for that reason, he's the color, the yellow color, like
By
the
the
sun.
way, you have a lot of wisdom. You are fucking 22 years old. Somehow you are surprising with those facts, you know. So that's cool shit.
And and I have another topic. I see the last weekend I passed the the last week I passed the weekend with my girlfriend and his friends.
Yeah.
Um, it's like three couples in the trip. I go to Ica, the
Okay.
hotel. The first we go to eat to Takama. It's
Okay.
a really good restaurant in Ica, and then go to the I don't know, I don't remember the Santiago Queirolo. Queirolo is it's the name of the brand of the pisco.
Okay. Okay. Is that the same the wine? Because I have seen wine Queirolo. Do they also have? Is the same company that makes the pisco or are different?
Exactly, it's in the same company, the same family.
Big motherfuckers, right? They have a lot. They are big company. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and the hotel are in his land. In a lot of the hotel are in the chakras with the wines. I don't know how can I say
I know it's those the ones that in Spanish we call viñedos, right?
exactly, vineyards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And well, I pass the day, and I can see his friends. His friends of my girlfriend are thir- thir- 13, no, like near to the 40s,
Okay.
very near to the 40s.
Okay.
And that two friends of him, girls, stayed with a very fat person. His couple is a fat person, ugly person, very I don't know how can I say perezoso
Yeah, lazy motherfucker. Yeah.
motherfuckers. Um, when I asked to her why why you choose this person to be your couple, I'm worried to pass my last days alone.
Oh, interesting. So it's just like a loneliness last. So the lady, how old? The lady's in her 30s, right?
Yes, and his boyfriend are near to 45 years old, 40 no, 47 years old. And many women today are setting out of necessity after the age 37.
I have a theory, by the way. Now that you mentioned that, if you want to score like the best genetical beauty, you can target this old lady that somehow they just lost the trade. Of course, you have some emotional baggage that comes behind that, but the guy, would you say the guy is like a lazy motherfucker? But does he at least look good or neither?
No, no, no.
Fuck.
It's very fat person, ugly. It's very, I don't know how can I say perezoso,
Yeah, lazy.
lazy,
Fuck.
and I don't know. And I see the other couple, and it's very similar. The girl don't feel in love with her boyfriend, and only stayed with him because for necessity, because for women's his prime past the 30, and he don't feel alone in her 40s, 50s. He want to amarrarse with
Totally.
another motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, interesting enough is it's all connected to internet. This woman, so this woman is 30, more or less 30 something, or 30 exactly.
No, 37.
30, 37. Okay, yeah. So she's my age. So that means that social media hit when she was almost a school university. So that's why they had the big carousel in their life, like, I mean, we cannot tell for sure that's her case, but there's high chance, so she had like a like a lot of DMs hitting her face, ta ta ta, naked dicks. And then he got distracted, and year passed. But if you go a bit older, if you check women that are now over 40, most of them, they didn't have that problem. So it's exactly the Instagram that changed history.
Yes.
Very
And well,
interesting.
he feel fear to are the solterona in the group.
Yeah, totally. They shame me. Now, would you say that now society changed a bit? Because I think the single shaming is disappearing a bit. How do you feel society in that way?
Can you repeat me the question, please?
Yeah, the single shaming. So in the same way that we used to have in the past fat shaming, oh, gordo de mierda, no, that was fat shaming. The single shaming is like people used to point people that were single, like something was wrong with them. Oh, porque está soltera, no? But I think it's not the case anymore. How do you feel the social circle that you have?
Uh, I feel that a lot of people don't select good his couples.
Yes, that's what I mean.
It's to men's only think with her dick, and
Totally.
women's only think in el que dirán.
Oh, that's good shit. That's good shit.
So
Fuck, that's wisdom. By the way, before you continue, this guy Renzo, he's helping with the TikTok, not only with the TikTok, but also sometimes with the titles from the TikTok video. And the other day he said, modifiquen la Biblia, hay nuevos versículos. That's the masterpiece. Good shit, That's good shit. And now when you mentioned, that's good. It's, yeah, the guy I want to have said, oh, what they will say. Interesting.
Exactly.
Fuck that, that's my friend. I think we need to wrap this episode today. We already have like 20 minutes recording. This has been good shit. We're going to upload this to YouTube. Renzo is learning a lot of shit. He will learn how to do a thunder. What the fuck is about a miniatura? So everything is there. Renzo reminds me a lot when I was younger because he also has this curly hair that I used to have. I remember like fuck, I'm going to lose my hair after this. Thank you, Renzo, for your time. And we're going to keep uploading episodes with him here. So could you please shut down this call because he's the one recording?
Okay.
Okay, let me shut it down.
Shut it down. Uh, I don't know.
I think in the lower part, there is the option to shut it down. This is it.